Hello everybody, it's Shayna with Robinson Repurposing, and in today's video I'm going to be showing you some Dollar Tree DIYs that I made with this little Beaver mini miter saw that I recently received from them. And these, I was just showing you like all the different things that it can cut here. And then I was just kind of acclimating myself with it for a minute. I was plugging it in, you know, all the basics. And then I had this little wood on hand, these little wood sticks. These are not from Dollar Tree, but they are from either Home Depot or Lowe's. And then here in a minute, I am going to show you, though, an option that you can use from Dollar Tree that kind of is a similar thing. So here I was just showing you guys, I cut the little wood and how easy this saw just cut it. You can see my line there, and I didn't cut it right. That was my fault. I didn't line it up right, you know what I mean, because this was my first time ever even using it, but it was super easy and simple once I got it figured out. The only thing I need to figure out is how to change out the blade. I didn't look into that yet, and I mean, it was just super easy. You turn the on switch and push that little red button, and then it's so easy, so handy to have in my craft room. And I will leave a link in the description box to get one of these saws if you guys would like one, and also a code for a discount as well. All will be in the description box. So basically what I'm making here, you can probably already guess, I'm going to make a little frame for that that plastic tile thing there from Dollar Tree, and then I'm gonna just make a little sign out of it. And this is nothing extravagant, but I've never made a little frame on my own before by myself. Axel has helped me with stuff like that before, my husband, but I've never done it, so I felt really accomplished by just doing this by myself. And this saw, you know, made it really easy. And also here later in the video, I made one at angles, 45-degree angles. I've also never done that before by myself, and I did it, so I'm really proud of myself. But anyway, stay tuned. We'll get into all that. But here, basically, I was just kind of showing you guys how easy this saw was to use. So yeah, I got the pieces all cut down to size, and then I went and painted the tile with my white apple barrel paint. Just gave out probably 2 quick coats. I blow dried in between, you know, all the impatient things. And then I took my antique wax that you'll see here in a second, and I just antique waxed those edge boards for this frame. So that was all there was to this. Very, very simple, very basic. And then, as per usual, I took some antique wax and distressed that tile to make it, you know, look distressed and just pop out those details because they're so beautiful. And then I just hot glued the frame pieces to the tile piece. And then here at the end, I take a board, like a thin balsa wood style stuff, and I add that to the back. But for now, I just glued these to the edges like that. And then that one there, I was showing you guys, I don't know what I did wrong, but I cut that one too long or something, so I ended up just having to trim it back off and put it right back in there. It worked out great. I just, like I said, it was super easy. I just retrimmed it. I don't know, I didn't actually, you know, measure like with a tape measure. I just measured with my eyeballs and my pen. But anyway, so here's the board I was showing, or I was telling you guys about. I was just showing you guys here. I will try to link those in the description box in my Amazon like storefront thing, because these have been really, really handy. I bought them initially for my Cricut because I thought they would fit in my Cricut and I could cut out words, but I was so wrong about that. That never worked, but they ended up being really useful for things like this, to put on backgrounds of signs, and I don't even know. I've just used them for so many things. So anyway, here you can see what I'm doing. And then I had this flower also from Dollar Tree / Family Dollar that I got on sale last fall, I think. It was like it was a kind of like $3 or something, but I got it on half price, so I got it for $1. And then I just hot glued that ribbon on the back with a popsicle stick to hold it on there really well, because I probably will hang this up. And then this is an easel from Dollar Tree, and a little wooden plaque rectangle thing there. This is all from Dollar Tree. That's why I wanted to do this one, to show you guys that you could use the wood, these wood sticks, whatever you want to call that, from the easel to make little sign frames with if you really wanted to. So anyway, I got all those cut down to size. Same thing, I just made a squared out frame. I didn't do the 45-degree angles on this one either. And I'm just showing you guys here how I measured and cut and all of that stuff. So I got all 4 edge pieces cut, and then I went in and painted the background, the rectangle piece, with my white, again, with white apple barrel paint. And then same as before, I used the antique wax to do the frame boards, just all the same basic stuff here. And I blow dried everything in between coats, and then I took hot glue and glued this frame together. And I won't lie, this one is a little not sturdy, unsturdy, whatever you want to call it. And I really wish I had a nail gun. Like a little mini nail gun would be handy. And then on the top corners and the bottom corners, I would just nail it together. But I don't have one, and we do have a nail gun, but it's like the whole air compressor style out in the garage, and I'm not gonna do that just for this little thing, and it would probably honestly split it because it's small wood. So anyway, that was that one, and I added a little graphic to that, and I'll show you guys all of this here at the end. This next one here, since the booklet said you could cut little metals and certain materials, aluminum, I was like, well, I'm going to try to cut this Dollar Tree trellis thing, which honestly, you can just bend these with your hand, but I wanted to try it. So I cut it and it worked fine, but that DIY there was a total fail. I had a cool idea in my head, but it didn't end up working out. But I left that in there to just show you guys in case you get a good idea from that. Maybe that would inspire you to come up with something creative. But for now, to finish this video, I was done with that one. It's actually still sitting on my craft table. I might come up with something later for it, but anyway. And then this one here, I just wanted to show you guys because I did do the 45-degree angles on this one. I got brave and I attempted it. Like I said, I didn't measure anything with like a tape measure. I know when my husband does this, he actually measures. So, you know, I mean, I'm not here to show you how to do all that. You might want to look up a tutorial for that. But I was just showing you how I used this saw and how I made myself these little frames, and it worked out really well, and I feel very successful with it. And this was just super handy to have to do this because I didn't have to drag out our big miter saw, you know? So anyway, same process. I painted that white, same wax on the edges and glued all of this together. And then I added some scrap pieces of popsicle stick that I had onto the back to hold it all together. Like you can see there, I just kind of did that. And I didn't have another piece of that balsa wood stuff I would have cut to add to the back of that, but I think I'm out because honestly the one that I used earlier was the only one I could find. Okay, and then I decided to add some little legs to this. Those are little things from Dollar Tree that I got back in the spring. They were like little flower pots, like little minis. These were just the small ones in the kit. It came with big ones too, but these were the little ones I had left over. I thought I was only going to put one in the middle, but as you can see there, that didn't work. So I added the 3 of them to it. And then I just had little scrap pieces of like greenery and those flowers. Some of those flowers are from Dollar Tree and some of them are Sola wood flowers. And I just arranged everything onto this little piece how I thought looked really cute. I made that little tag the other day with the Dollar Tree fabric. It's like a farmhouse fabric. It has a bunch of different, like it has cows and bunnies and chickens on it, I think. And I just cut the chicken off and put it on there and Mod Podged it on there. It was really simple, really basic, but I don't think I videoed it. So anyway, and then just like I said, arranged the little pieces how I liked. And I added this little bow to the top of that little tag. And this is it for this. And I love how this little sign turned out. Super, super cute for basically just a couple dollars from Dollar Tree. And here's a final look at how everything turned out. I think they all turned out super cute. And I love that I can make little frames now with that little saw. And everything will be linked down in the description box if you are interested in anything. And thank you all so much for watching this video.